Hello everybody, so for those who find my video without going through my website, let me introduce myself. My name is Gilles Ortubise, and my name as a self-taught and multidisciplinary scientist and inventor name is Gilles Ortubise, and I am the owner and the founder of the first human multi-intelligence.com site. So the title of this video is How Our Galaxy, the Milky Way, was born and how it has evolved so far, part 10, which followed the part 9. I keep continue with the text. Then so this video is made by a text which come from the article, which then the name is the black hole 404, and I start from the paragraph which start with the number of 17.24.3. By hypothesis, when the mother ancestral supermassive black celestial sphere happens to meet and intercept the smaller supermassive black celestial sphere and then shatter in a violent burst on surface, and then in a gigantic supernova explosion that result in the birth of the supermassive black celestial sphere daughter, which is the one then now it is in the center of the Milky Way, and who is part of and who should be the part of the fifth, sixth or seventh most powerful class of forces in the universe. On the other hand, under what condition do these two supermassive black celestial spheres meet? The potential answers are as follows. When the mother ancestral supermassive black celestial sphere happens to be moving in its gravitational capture's orbit, it is at the center of its galaxy, which is one of the most massive and of the class made of medium-sized galaxy, and it pulls gravitationally in its orbital movement the entirety of all the objects that are part of its galaxy, and in addition a certain number of its satellite galaxy that was in a position to be able to capture gravitationally, and because they included in their center a supermassive black celestial sphere which is less strong, powerful than the mother ancestral supermassive black celestial sphere, and which are proportionate in number of objects to the mass of the mother ancestral supermassive black celestial sphere, which is bigger. Then next paragraph, 17.22.3.2 point. When the smaller supermassive black celestial sphere happens to be moving on its gravitational orbit, it is at the center of its galaxy, which is the one of the least massive of the class, and it's pulled gravitationally in its orbital movement the entirety of all objects that are part of its galaxy, and in addition a certain number of satellite galaxies that it was in position to be able to capture gravitationally, and because they included in their center a supermassive black celestial sphere smaller than it, and which is proportional in number to mass of the smaller supermassive black celestial sphere. And next paragraph, 17.23.3.3. In addition, our galaxy, the Milky Way, comprises, according to advanced and accepted source, up to now to 56 satellite galaxies. And this figure seems logically and acceptable in relation to the observations that are made. On the other hand, the number of galaxies at the time our galaxy is forming, it must be relatively close to the current number of 56 satellite galaxies. For some reason, which are number 17.22.3.3.1 point, for a first logical reason, which is that of its age, which seems to be relatively young, because of its four elongated arms, about 100,000 light years in length, which are spiral shaped, little deformed, and easy to identify. Next paragraph, 17.22.3.3.2 point, whereas from a much greater level of aging, the same four slender arms of 100,000 light years long will be so deformed that they would become unrecognizable and undetectable, as may be the case for the larger galaxy in the local group, which is the Andromeda galaxy. And next paragraph, 17.22.3.3.3 point, because the formation of a galaxy of a size that varies between small and below average by one of a violent bursting on the surface and then in an explosion proportional to the volume of two supermassive black celestial stars, which is B in supernova or hypernova. It can occur anywhere from 1 to 13 times in a galaxy like our Milky Way galaxy over a period of about 20 billion years. So that's enough for this video. So anyway, I keep continue in the next video to following the text than the text that I used to make my video. So thank you and have a nice day.